Hi students, welcome to my channel Thoughts of Physics.
In the video series of moving charges and magnetism, in this class I am going to explain conversion of galvanometer into an ammeter. So ammeter is an instrument which is used to measure the electric current. So ammeter is connected in series in a circuit because when the components are connected in series, the current through each component is same. The introduction of ammeter should not alter the current in the circuit. So it is connected in series combination with the components. The introduction of ammeter should not alter the current in the circuit. So it should have low resistance, and ideal ammeter has zero resistance. The galvanometer can be converted into ammeter by connecting a suitable low resistance in parallel with the coil. Here S is the low resistance which is connected parallel to the galvanometer. Now the galvanometer, it acts as ammeter. The low resistance connected across the galvanometer is called the shunt resistor. The value of the shunt resistor S depends on the maximum current to be measured by using this ammeter. The value of shunt resistance, it depends on the maximum current to be measured by using the ammeter. So this Ig is the galvanometer current. So the current required to produce full scale deflection in the galvanometer. So the resistance of the galvanometer is capital G. Now if I is the total current passing through this, and this is the node or junction. At this point the current divides into two branches. So through this branch the current through the galvanometer is Ig, and through this branch the current is I minus Ig, because total current is I. So here Ig means remaining current is I minus Ig. So I minus Ig is the current passing through the shunt resistance. Since S and G are parallel, so the G and S, these two resistors are parallel to each other, the potential difference across these two will be same. Now the potential difference across S is equal to the potential difference across G. That is, the potential difference across S is the product of current and resistance. So current passing through the shunt resistor is I minus Ig into the resistance of the shunt resistor is S. So the potential difference is I minus Ig into S. That is equal to the potential difference across the galvanometer. That is, current through the galvanometer is Ig and resistance of galvanometer is G. So potential difference is Ig into G. From that, S is equal to, if you take this I minus Ig this side, it becomes Igg by I minus Ig. So S is the shunt resistance to be connected to the galvanometer in parallel to convert the galvanometer into ammeter. From the first equation implies, if you multiply this, so it becomes I into S minus Ig into S. From the first equation, I minus Ig multiplied by S. Now Is minus Ig into S, that is equal to Igg. Now take the Ig terms one side. So this minus Ig into S, if you take this side, it becomes plus. So Igg plus Igs. From these two terms, if you take Ig common, it becomes G plus S. Now from this Ig, the current required for the full scale deflection Ig is equal to Is by G plus S. I is the maximum current to be measured by this ammeter, and S is the shunt resistance, and G is the resistance of the galvanometer. Now the Ig proportional to I, that is, the current required for the full scale deflection is directly proportional to the maximum current to be determined. So accordingly, if you adjust the values of shunt resistance, then the galvanometer can be used as ammeter. This is about the conversion of galvanometer into ammeter.